Okay, so this is a video for how to divide with long division of polynomials. First thing we have to be careful for is we have to make sure that we have every term here. This is the next to the fourth term right here, so then we're going to count down from next to the fourth. There's no x cubed term, so since there's no x cubed term, we're going to add in a 0x cubed as a spacer when we do our long division. There's an x squared, there's an x to the first, and then there's constants. We're all set. So let's try the long division. X to the fourth plus 0x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. And that's divided by x minus 3. So our set of operations, we're going to see how many times x goes into the term that we're working on over underneath the bar. So x goes into x to the fourth. Now that's not really very good language. That language sort of hurts us for what we're trying to do. What we're really trying to say is when we say goes into, we mean divided by. X to the fourth x to the first is x cubed. So x cubed goes on top there. And then our next step is we're now going to multiply our x cubed term by x minus 3, and that goes right underneath here. So x cubed times x is x to the fourth. X cubed times negative 3 is negative 3x cubed, and I subtract the whole set. So then the x to the fourth minus x to the fourth, that disappears. If that doesn't disappear, then we've actually chosen the wrong thing up top, the x cubed. 0 minus a negative 3, which is the same as 0x cubed, plus 3x cubed is 3x cubed. And we carry down the 3x squared here. So once again, our same set of operations as we did before. How many times does x go into 3x cubed? And so it goes into means we're dividing. So 3x cubed divided by x is 3x squared. And then I multiply my 3x squared term by my x minus 3 term. And I write the result underneath. So 3x squared times x is 3x cubed. 3x squared times negative 3 is minus 9x squared, and I subtract away that quantity. Now I put brackets or parentheses so I don't forget to distribute the negative. Many students, if they can make mistakes, they forget to distribute the negative right there. That negative gets lost along with that negative. So 3x cubed minus 3x cubed, that disappears. That's good. We want that. 3x squared minus a negative 9. So 3x squared plus 9x squared is 12x squared. And then we bring down the negative 2x. Okay, so one more time. How many times does x go into 12x squared? It goes in 12x times. And now I multiply 12x times x minus 3. 12x times x minus 3 is 12x squared. Times negative 3 is 12x times negative 3 is negative 36x. And I subtract away that quantity. The 12x squared minus 12x squared, that disappears. Then I have a negative 2x plus 36. Negative 2x plus 36 is positive 34x. And then I carry down the 1. So then, repeating this structure once again, x goes into 34x 34 times. And then 34 times the quantity x minus 3 is 34x. And then 34 times negative 3 is negative 102. I subtract away the quantity. And I get 1 minus a negative 102, which is 103. And that's my remainder in this case. So our result here is x cubed plus 3x squared plus 12x plus 34, and we had a remainder in this case. If we didn't have a remainder, or we had a remainder of 0, is another way of saying that, we don't have to write anything, but our remainder is 103, and so the remainder goes over what we're originally dividing by, which is x minus 3.